In this tutorial, we'll be taking a look at running the Service Manager as a service. The Service Manager is an operating system independent print monitor that actually can run all of the eFORMz services underneath one big umbrella. So the eDirect Plus agent, the director, which monitors, which is the print monitor for eFORMz, the web server, all eFORMz services can be run under the Service Manager. And it's of course operating system independent. So this automated service, how do we install it? Well, I'm running on a Windows machine here, and it's a 64-bit environment, and we would highly recommend, if you're running in a 64-bit environment, to install 64-bit Java. And to do that, you can just go to java.com and install the 64-bit Java there, free download. Of course, to determine whether you have Java or not, you can open a command prompt and enter Java space -version in the command prompt. And let's go ahead and do that just to check that I'm running Java on this machine. And we can do it in search, CMD, and you can select it that way, or you can select the start button on the keyboard and select R at the same time, and that'll bring up the run dialog. And we'll just go ahead and type cmd.exe in and select OK, and we have a command prompt open. And just to verify that we're running Java 64-bit version here, we'll type Java space -version. Enter. And it's confirmed that Java has been recognized, 64-bit server. So we're good to go. We can go ahead and exit out of this. We don't need to install Java. So we've confirmed that we've got Java 64-bit going. How do we get the Service Manager up and running as a service? Let's navigate to the Start button here and select All Programs and the eFORMz 10 folder. And underneath that, there's a folder for Windows Services. And as you can see, we have a couple of options here. We can create the Service Manager as a 32-bit, and we can create it in 64-bit. Since I'm running in a 64-bit environment, we'll go ahead and create 64-bit, select it, and select Yes to make the change, and you're good to go. It's installed. So how do we check that the service is running? Well, let's go ahead and go back to our run box here, the Start button plus R, and if we type services.msc, I've obviously have it in my history here, and go ahead and select OK. That'll open up the services. And all these services are running on my machine, or not running, but they're here. And we want to find the eFORMz Service Manager, and there it is. We have it there. So a couple things. First, we want to make sure that the startup type is automatic, so that it's going to automatically start up regardless of what we do. And second of all, we want to go ahead and just start the service. So select that, and Service Control will take care of that. And the service has been started, and it's going to start automatically. And we can, of course, manually stop and restart the service just by going back to the services here. By starting this service, the default director configuration file is automatically started. So whatever configuration file you have running at the time in the director that you have queued up, that's going to be automatically started.